What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we have more fun in store for you today. Hanging out here in the museum, bringing you another goodie that I purchased from the 2019 MEGO meet in beautiful Columbus, Ohio. Today's fantastic offering will be the 2010 Mattel Retro Action DC Superheroes John Stewart. This toy line, was so far under my radar back in the mid 2000s. Didn't pay any attention to these guys, and I did a lot of shopping at Toys R Us for my kids way back when, and I would see these figures hanging on the pegs at Toys R Us and paid no attention to them. I would glance at them, and my first initial thought was, oh, hey, those almost look like MEGO figures. And looking back on it now, because I've spent the last year, better part of the last year, trying to complete this collection of Mattel DC Retro Action superheroes. And it's been very difficult because I'm looking as an M.I.B. collector. You know, I have to have things in fantastic, practically museum-like quality. Condition, if you will. It's an illness, guys. But nevertheless, not giving the true attention that this toy line really deserved back then, because it was truly a link with MEGO. Dr. MEGO did have a lot to do with this particular toy line, the Mattel toy line for the Retro Action DC superheroes. Some of these figures got a bad rap because of the loose joints right around the waist area, which made these figures kind of floppy. They didn't stand very well, so displaying these guys was tough. But we've done a ton of videos on the Mattel figures, from Green Arrow to Guy Gardner, Sinestro, Kyle Rayner, and we as a matter of fact, John Stewart completes this particular wave right here. So we're able to get this entire wave right here of all the lanterns. I don't have Green Lantern yet, though, so I'm still on the lookout for Green Lantern. You can find these guys on eBay, Amazon, toy shows like we just did. And it was an excellent opportunity for me to take a look around the MEGO meet in search of these Mattel DC Retro superheroes, just to see if I could find any to help complete my collection. And John Stewart was one of those figures that I absolutely, positively had to have. I'm a huge John Stewart fan. So really cool dealer gave me a fantastic price. Again, I bought in bulk with most of the dealers that I dealt with there. So I got some great deals in return. Just didn't buy one figure from the guys. I wanted to buy multiples and multiples. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. Hanging out in our museum. Another goodie from my purchases and visit to the 2019 MEGO meet in Columbus, Ohio. And we're looking at our Jon Stewart, the Mattel Retro Action DC Superheroes 8-inch action figure. Let me see if you can see his ring. I'm gonna hold him up. Let's get you a good look at that ring. See how the ring is lifted? So it's molded onto the hand or the fist. My Kyle Rayner was a very unique figure, as in basically the ring was painted on. It was an early production figure, so that ring was painted on. Check out our Kyle Rayner video. You can find that in our Mattel DC Superheroes playlist. So I thought that was kind of cool. Count Stankus told me about that Kyle Rayner. That I had an early production figure, which was super rare at the time. Well, still is, I guess. Fantastic figure. Let's turn this guy around. Get you a blown out look here. That's the cool thing about the Lantern Corps. I mean, you could get so many different characters. Sinestro is another one of my favorites from this particular line. I believe this is the variant of Sinestro. They have another Sinestro as well. There's our Jon Stewart. There's our Kyle Rayner. Let's get you a year. See if we can find a year here. Yeah, there it is. 2010. Guy Gardner, another fantastic figure. These figures, turn this guy back around. These figures have a lot of charm to them. Let's hold this guy up. These figures definitely have so much charm to them. You know, looking now that we have MEGO back in our lives, back in toy stores, these figures are becoming lost and forgotten about. But this is another reason why I started my museum and my channel, was to shed light and historical significance on these toy lines that are long since gone. There's his lantern. There's another cool little aspect about this. You see these ventilation holes here at the bottom. But I'm hearing a lot of things about these ventilation holes. Some people say it's good because it allows especially if you're not going to take the figure out, it allows the figure to breathe. You know, another set of collectors say, well, that's not good because it's not airtight, it's not air sealed tightly, which is going to create moisture issues. So I guess it's all depend on what side of the fence you're on as a collector. M.I.B, off the card, out of the box. Stand this guy up here. Beautiful head sculpt on this Jon Stewart. I love the mask. I love the outfit. There's the lantern logo there, emblem. They gave him the gauntlets along with the white fist and white hand. The green boots. It was a soft material, very soft. It's not you could say it's plastic. It's just a very soft, pliable plastic material that was used on those boots. Kind of rubbery. Guys, what do you think of our Mattel 8-inch Retro Action DC Superheroes John Stewart figure? Do you have this figure? Have you completed your Mattel DC Retro Action Superheroes line? Let us know in the comment section right underneath this video. We would love to hear all about it, guys. We have a lot more figures on the way. But we wanted to show you exactly, we've been showing you for the last week or so now of the beautiful figures that, you know, we purchased at the 2019 MEGO meet. You know the routine, guys. God bless. And keep